Chapter 13, The Ultimate Trinity and Michael's Bestowals, by Dr. Roger Paul. Hello, and welcome back to our ongoing study series, Jesus, Who, What, When, and Where. I'm Dr. Roger Paul, and today we're diving into one of the most profound and cosmic chapters in our journey together. Chapter 13, The Ultimate Trinity and Michael's Bestowals. If you've been following along with our series, you know that we've been building toward understanding not just who Jesus was as a person, but the cosmic significance of Christ Michael's mission to our world. Today we're going to expand our vision to see the bigger picture, and I mean the really big picture of how Michael's 7 bestowals fit into the ultimate destiny of all creation. Now I want to prepare you. This is going to stretch your imagination. We're talking about cosmic structures, transcendent beings, and realities that go far beyond our current universe. But stay with me, because understanding this cosmic framework will completely transform how you see your own spiritual journey and the significance of what happened here on Earth, or as it's known in the universe, Urantia. Let me start with a prayer as we begin this exploration together. Heavenly Father, as we explore these cosmic truths about Michael's mission and the ultimate Trinity, help us to grasp not just the intellectual concepts, but the spiritual significance for our own lives and eternal journey. Open our minds to comprehend these magnificent realities. Amen. The cosmic significance of Michael's mission. To understand what we're about to explore, we need to start with this fundamental truth. When Christ Michael completed his 7 bestowals, he accomplished something far greater than earning sovereignty over his local universe of Nebadon. Through these incarnations, culminating in his life as Jesus of Nazareth on our world, he revealed all possible combinations of the Paradise Trinity's will. Think about that for a moment. The Paradise Trinity, God the Father, God the Son, and God the Spirit, has 7 possible expressions of their combined will. Michael, through his 7 different bestowals, experienced and revealed every single one of these divine expressions. This is a monumental achievement that transformed not just Michael himself, but the entire cosmic order. This transformation integrated Michael into what's called the 7 Supreme Creator Personalities, a group that will form the foundation of cosmic governance in ages to come. We're not just talking about personal spiritual evolution here. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how the universe itself will be administered and expanded. But here's where it gets really interesting. And this is where the ultimate Trinity comes into the picture. The structure of the ultimate Trinity. The ultimate Trinity consists of these 7 Supreme Creator personalities, and I want to walk through each one because understanding this structure is crucial to grasping the magnificent destiny that awaits all creation. First, we have the 3 members of the original Paradise Trinity. God the Father, the first source and center, the eternal, foundation of all reality. God the Son, the eternal Son, embodying divine mercy and spiritual perfection. God the Spirit, the infinite Spirit, coordinating mind and spirit. Throughout creation, then we add 4 more categories, the 7 master spirits, representing all possible combinations of Trinity expression. The mother spirits, the creative partners of Creator. Sons in local, universe administration. The Creator sons, including Michael and all others who have completed their bestowals, the Ancients of Days, the supreme judges and administrators of the super universes. And finally, we have a group that's absolutely crucial to what's coming next. The architects of the master universe, the planners and initiators of future creation. Now here's the amazing part. This ultimate Trinity becomes fully functional when all 7 super universes achieve what's called settlement in light and life. This is a state of spiritual maturity and perfection that encompasses entire cosmic regions. When this happens, and it will happen, The ultimate Trinity assumes responsibility for governing and expanding creation into something called the outer space levels. These outer space levels represent the next great frontier beyond our current cosmic horizon. We're talking about entirely new universes, new realms of existence that don't even exist yet. The evolution of the Supreme Being. Central to this cosmic expansion is a being called the Supreme Being. Unlike the eternal and unchanging members of the Paradise Trinity, the Supreme Being is evolving deity, deity that grows through the experiences of all creation. Right now, the Supreme Being is still developing, still evolving. But when all seven superuniverses reach light and life, this evolved deity reaches complete fruition. And when that happens, working together with the architects of the Master Universe and the seven Supreme Creators, the Supreme Being will enable and oversee the creation of entirely new universes in these outer space levels. The implications of this are staggering. When the Supreme Being reaches full functionality, it will coordinate the activities of approximately 700,000 creator suns. Think about that number, 700,000 creator suns like Michael, each governing their own local universes, all working together under the Supreme Being's coordination. This represents a completely new hierarchy of divine administration that transcends anything we can currently imagine in our grand universe. Transcendent and absonite reality. Now, here's where things get really fascinating, and I need to introduce you to some concepts that might be new to you. The cosmic structure that Michael's completed bestowals helps to actualize introduces entirely new orders of beings and realms of existence. Among these are beings classified as transcendent or absonate, entities that exist in a state between the finite and ultimate spiritual realms. Here's what's important to understand. Unlike created beings like you and me, these transcendent personalities are eventuated. They come into existence automatically as cosmic needs require. They're not created by someone, they just appear when the universe needs them. These absonate beings occupy specialized worlds known as absonate planets. And here's something remarkable that I want you to grasp. Michael has created at least one such absonate planet within our local universe of Nebadon. These worlds function as dwelling places for transcendent beings like the architects of the Master Universe when they're not actively engaged in outer space creation projects. This introduces a new trajectory for spiritual ascension. Instead of just finite to Urantia to spirit, we now have finite, absonite, ultimate. This expands our understanding of possible spiritual destinations beyond the traditional path to paradise. For you and me, as ascending mortals, this means that our future spiritual experiences will necessarily involve interaction with these higher level beings and realms as we prepare for service in the outer space levels, which are entirely absonate in nature, the authority structure of divine administration. Let me take a moment to explain why the Ancients of Days are included among the seven supreme creator personalities, because this is important for understanding divine justice and mercy. The Ancients of Days hold a uniquely critical position in cosmic governance. Their primary function involves making ultimate decisions regarding survival and spiritual progression at every level of existence, from individual planets to entire universe sectors. This authority extends to the most fundamental questions of spiritual advancement and eternal destiny. Now, other divine beings, including master sons like Michael, possess significant administrative powers. But here's what's beautiful about this system. They typically defer to the Ancients of Days in matters requiring final judgment. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom, ensuring perfect balance between mercy and justice throughout the cosmos. Michael exemplifies this divine balance. Known for embodying the merciful traits of the Eternal Son, Michael often chooses to entrust ultimate decisions to the Ancients of Days, rather than exercising final judgment himself. This shows us how divine mercy operates within a framework of cosmic justice, ensuring that compassion never compromises universal fairness. The cosmic geography of outer space. Let me help you visualize what we're talking about when we discuss the outer space levels, because the physical structure of creation helps illuminate the significance of the ultimate Trinity's future role. Picture the seven superuniverses as seven distinct slices of an enormous cosmic pie, all radiating outward from the central Isle of Paradise. Each superuniverse represents a unique combination of divine expression, reflecting one of the seven possible manifestations of the Paradise Trinity. Now, the outer space levels present an entirely different cosmic architecture. Rather than extending this pie slice pattern, these future domains resemble vast donuts surrounding the entire structure of the seven superuniverses. The first outer space level represents a blended domain that combines and transcends the individual experiences of all seven superuniverses, creating something entirely new in cosmic evolution. Successive outer space levels may form as even larger donuts around previous ones, suggesting an ever expanding cosmos of infinite potential. But here's what anchors all of this cosmic expansion. Paradise remains at the heart of it all, the stationary, eternal, and unchanging center of all creation. Paradise anchors reality while serving as the stable foundation from which all cosmic evolution proceeds. Michael's eternal connection to supremacy. Through his seven bestowals, Michael didn't just earn sovereignty over Nebadon, he established an eternal relationship with the Supreme Being. By revealing the individual wills of the seven master spirits through his various incarnations, Michael participated directly in actualizing the sovereignty of supremacy. This achievement links him permanently with the evolving deity and positions him for crucial collaborative roles in future cosmic ages. In the next universe age, Michael will work directly with the Supreme Being within what's called the First Experiential Trinity, helping to govern the new universes of outer space. This partnership represents the fruition of experiential spirituality, divine administration based not merely on inherent perfection, but on actual participation in the struggles and achievements of evolutionary existence. Michael earned his place through experience, through actually living the life of created beings at every level. Urantia's sacred significance. Now, let me bring this cosmic perspective back to our own world, because this cosmic journey has bestowed upon Urantia a status of unique and eternal significance. Our planet stands as the sentimental shrine of all Nebadon, the mortal home of Christ Michael, and the site of his final, most challenging bestowal. The profound tragedy that humanity executed its own creator son has paradoxically elevated Urantia to sacred status, earning it the designation as the world of the cross. This isn't just sentiment. This sacred history carries practical implications for planetary preservation and protection. The universe doesn't regard Urantia as expendable. Rather, it enjoys special status with celestial custodians prepared to intervene if necessary to prevent destruction. There are multiple accounts suggesting that nuclear weapons have been mysteriously disabled during critical moments, representing possible celestial intervention to protect this cosmically significant world. We don't own this planet, we're just passing through, and there are emergency protocols to ensure the evacuation of all salvageable souls should planetary catastrophe ever threaten. The nature of death and spiritual continuity. One of the most comforting revelations emerging from this cosmic perspective concerns the nature of death and spiritual survival. Death doesn't represent termination, it's a rapid transformation, a brief transition from one form of existence to another. The essential self, encompassing soul and spirit, continues its journey beyond physical dissolution. For ascending mortals like us, death is merely a passage to the mansion worlds, where true spiritual life begins in earnest. This principle of spiritual continuity extends throughout creation. While animals and plants don't survive as individual soul beings like humans, their life energies contribute to the recycling of cosmic vitality, ensuring that nothing truly valuable is ever lost. Understanding this eliminates the fear of death while encouraging a fearless approach to life. The universe proves itself fundamentally friendly to spiritual values, operating according to principles of mercy, justice, and ultimate triumph over all temporary setbacks. The future path of spiritual ascension. The revelation of Absonite reality introduces new dimensions to our traditional understanding of spiritual progression. While we ascend to become sixth stage spiritual beings upon arriving at paradise, we won't achieve seventh stage spiritual existence until all seven superuniverses simultaneously reach light and life. This synchronization shows us that individual spiritual achievement remains connected to cosmic spiritual evolution. When this universal transformation occurs, all ascending beings will advance together to seventh stage spiritual status, preparing us for interaction with Absonite beings and service in the outer space levels. This cosmic timing reflects the interconnected nature of spiritual reality. Individual advancement serves universal purposes, while universal achievement enables new levels of individual growth. The pattern demonstrates how personal spiritual development contributes to cosmic evolution, while cosmic progress creates new opportunities for individual advancement. Looking toward the infinite future. The completion of Michael's seven bestowals established a new paradigm not only for Nebadon but for all creation. By understanding the formation of the ultimate Trinity and the magnificent destiny awaiting in the outer space levels, we gain profound appreciation for the cosmic significance of Michael's life as Jesus of Nazareth. This perspective transforms our understanding of current existence from an isolated planetary experience to participation in a cosmic adventure of infinite scope and eternal duration. We're not merely inhabitants of a small world in a vast universe. We're ascending participants in a divine plan that spans eternity and encompasses realities beyond current imagination. The ultimate Trinity represents more than cosmic administrative reorganization. It embodies the principle that experiential achievement, exemplified by Michael's completed bestowals, contributes to the very structure of divine governance. Through dedication, service, and spiritual growth, we participate in cosmic evolution, while cosmic evolution creates new opportunities for our advancement. Closing and next steps. As we prepare to move forward in our study series and begin examining the life of Christ in greater detail, we carry with us this expanded vision of cosmic purpose. Michael's bestowal mission extends far beyond personal salvation to encompass universal transformation, outer space creation, and the endless expansion of divine love throughout infinity. In our next session, we'll delve deeper into the immediate preparations for Michael's final bestowal, examining the specific instructions and limitations placed upon the Creator's Son as he prepared to experience mortal existence as Jesus of Nazareth. We'll also begin our study of the thought adjusters, those divine fragments that guide each ascending mortal on this magnificent journey toward paradise and beyond. Until then, I encourage you to contemplate the cosmic significance of your own spiritual journey. You're not just working out your personal salvation, you're participating in the grandest adventure in all creation, one that will span eternity and encompass realities we can barely imagine. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of cosmic truth. May these revelations inspire your daily walk and expand your vision of the magnificent destiny that awaits all who choose to follow the path of spiritual ascension. This is Dr. Roger Paul, and I'll see you next time as we continue our journey through Jesus, who, what, when, and where.